If death is the realm of freedom, then through death I escape to freedom, which is a quote by Franz Fanon.
Flashing from inside is a picture in her head of outside. And just as the inside of the walls is not the surface of the inside of the wall, the picture of outside is not a miscellaneous quality of outside. It is in fact being outside, herself being outside. This thought of this picture of herself getting free.
Creative revolutionaries face the probability that they'll have to fight to defend themselves as they labor to educate and mobilize others to understand and organize in response to the universal ecological, economic, social, and cultural crises that we're discussing. Further, we must attempt to use all available means to aid those global masses who reach the point of recognizing that a thoroughgoing revolutionary change must be embarked upon, both to save ourselves and as much of our ecosystems as possible. To this end, we must move aggressively to pursue a future that is both eco-socialist and matriarchal.
Vibrations reflect and compound so that they actually grab onto the matter that the walls are made of and transit through from the inside to the outside. And when you will hear my thoughts, my faint thoughts, which are then outside of my head as sound, and outside the next wall is faint sounds. And by the time one is a sound, you can hear out there 2 layers of walls out from where it originated. It has been stripped down, filtered by the transits, but all the more powerful to have rumbled past what was built to stop it. In fact, the walls are grabbed onto. They are not only punctured with transits, but I have made them my resonating shell. I have sent this flash of thought past the wall which does not let thought through, and past this wall which does not let light through, and sent it to you, standing outside with not even a stethoscope, without even your ear bent in an arc toward picking up what possibly couldn't be resonating upon the exterior surface of that wall you are standing beside, hearing the sound of the vibration.
I have sent this flash of thought past the wall which does not let thought through, and past this wall which does not let light through. I want to be out there. I want to be outside of this wall and outside of that wall getting free. I want to get free. And having my eyes no longer see volume is both in front of me, behind me, and to each side of the side, because I am stuck and excluded from something. I can feel this wall's consistency through the perfectly distributed air molecules pressed between the outside of my head and the inside of that wall. Distance from any point of the inner surface of that wall to the outer surface of my head is equal to any other distance.
Anything that is swept up by it collides with the other interior wall. It smashes into it with such momentum. Our thoughts charge at the surface of that wall at a greater amplitude than we had even intended for them. One of the things that we hate about this space is that we can't even wiggle a single brain cell without inflicting this confrontation with the wall.
Construction. The given is mobile. Nothing is fixed.
Everything is susceptible to radical alteration, material conditions, and social forms alike.
We refuse to buy into the myth that science is an expression rather than a suspension of gender.
If nature is unjust, change nature.
I think all true freedom, whether for one on death row, on life row, in prison or out of prison, all true freedom exists in the mind, and I think only in the mind. To the extent that someone has a free consciousness and is able to exercise that consciousness, they're free within the most restricted prison on the planet.